If
It's
meant
to
B.
It's up to me.
Hey, Coldwell Banker Pittsburgh, it's John Wdowiak, your field marketing manager, and I'm back with another video series for you. This time it's coming to you from my house, and it's called 3-4 Thrive, because I'm going to ask one of your colleagues, your fellow real estate agents, 3 questions, and their answers I know are going to inspire you to thrive personally and professionally, just like they are during this stay-at-home, shelter-in-place circumstances. So my guest today is Lisa Kramer from the North Hills office. Lisa, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. I think we're all doing as best we can right now, and I really appreciate you taking a few minutes with me today. It's great to see you virtually. You know, one of the things you told me, Lisa, as we were preparing for this interview, is that you've been trying to make sure you make 10 contacts a day in prospecting calls from home. Is that right?
Yes.
And sort of what's that average like? You're doing, I think you told me what, 6 days a week?
Yeah, my goal is 6 days a week. It's more like 5 more often than not. But
Sure.
I'm new.
Give yourself a virtual weekend, right?
Yeah, virtual weekend is right.
There you go. Well, here's how this works, Lisa. I'm going to ask you 3 questions about what you've been doing personally and professionally during the COVID-19 pandemic. And I know your answers are going to inspire the rest of our agents to thrive just like you are. So are you ready?
Yep.
Awesome. Here we go. Question number 1. In your virtual prospecting and that idea of trying to make 10 a day, which is awesome, what are you using in terms of conversation starters or any good dialogue?
So I'm completely new. I don't have any previous sales, buyers, sellers, open houses,
Oh, wow.
nothing. I've been in sales though for about 20 years. So my sphere of influence contains a lot of salespeople. So I'm calling them, and my process of calling is completely transparent. Hey, I took this class. I'm learning the numbers in real estate, how many people I have to contact a day, and you're one of 10. And it really gets them laughing. They're salespeople, so they understand, they get it. They're all in different industries and things like that. So it's a really good way to start a conversation that maybe is someone who I haven't talked to in a while.
Now, I know the answer to this one, and this isn't officially question number 2, but just for everybody out there, when you say you're new in the business, just how new?
I got my sales license 2 days after stay-at-home orders.
Right. So you've dived right in. This isn't stopped you at all. All right. So here we are. Question number 2. You're calling your past sales colleagues. What sort of things are you talking about with them?
Well, our big icebreaker is, hey, I'm starting out all over again. You're my prospecting call, and that gets them laughing because it's something that none of us have done in a long time. You know,
Sure.
These like almost pseudo cold calls.
Okay.
And then they're really curious. They're curious about real estate agents. They're curious about the training, the classes that I'm going to, how Zoom is going for me, because everybody's got a funny Zoom story.
Yeah, they do.
So we're the conversation is coming really easy, and I'm just focusing on staying at the top of everyone's mind.
Good. Yep. Keep that top of mind awareness, because when this breaks and we all come out of it, and we know that we will, when they're ready to be in real estate, you want them to be thinking of you, obviously. So that's been a great part of your activity. So my third question, and we said that we would make sure that we try to help you guys learn and thrive, not just professionally, but personally. So Lisa, is there anything about yourself that you've been surprised that you've learned during this time?
I always considered myself a pretty big extrovert. I've never had any problems talking to people. I could talk to anybody. Make a conversation in any grocery store. I am ridiculously camera shy. My first Zoom call, it was like terrifying to turn on the video. Terrifying, and I never did. And to do a virtual open house is like horrifying to me. So I'm forcing myself to do more stuff like this every day, just little baby steps, that I'll be ready.
Yeah, I think it's important, because when we come out of this, I think something like Zoom and virtual showings, it's really going to be part of our world for quite some time. So good for you to kind of forge ahead, get yourself a new skill set. And if you are camera shy, let me tell you, you've done great this morning. So
thanks.
It's working. It's definitely working. Thanks again for taking time. I wish I could virtually hand you some North Star merchandise or swag, but I'll be sure to take care of that when we get back in the office. And for those of you who are watching and you want to be able to thrive in that prospecting world, just like Lisa has, please check with your manager, because we're going to be introducing our It's Up to Me virtual prospecting events that we had started so successfully right before shelter in place. So those are coming back, because remember, if it's meant to be,
it's up to me.
It's up to me. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Have a great day. And remember, please be safe. Thanks.
Thanks, John.